Mm. I gotta start my music all over again. Gotta start the ambiance all over again. Let's see. Are we back yet? Let me try this again. We back, Tanya Prime Time. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see if I. What's the sound sounding like? You still can't hear? Hold on. Let me try this microphone. Can you hear now? Is this better? Is this better? How does this sound? One, two, three. Better, not better. Clear, not clear. What do you think? That good? I see the little bars moving, so maybe I just have to talk loud. What do you think? Staticky. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's good. Okay, cool. We good. We good. We good. We good. I'm just gonna take that as we good. Loud and clear. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Jay Prince. Oh shoot. Start with the Mariah Lynn and Bianca fight. Okay. Okay, Jay. Wait. Let me find the phone number. Mm, I had to turn off the music to find the phone number. That sucks. Hold on. Yes, squad is rolling in. Yes, they rolling in. Y'all up. Y'all up. Y'all didn't go to see the Beyonce concert in Atlanta tonight like me. Everybody I know left me because I said I wasn't paying and they didn't give me no free ticket. So look, 35.83. You going tomorrow, Robin? Well, let me know how it goes, honey. Let me go peruse the Instagrams. Let me go peruse the Instagrams. I actually got a I get the preview screeners of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but I haven't seen I don't I send them to other people. I send them to my other blogger friends cuz I just can't do it. I can't. I can't. I can't. I just can't. If y'all want to do it, I'll pull it up for you and let y'all know what's going to happen Monday. But I don't watch it. I don't watch it at all. You drove 5 hours from North Carolina? What? I'm sure it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it just to be, in the house. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's going ham this season. Let me see. Do I need to pull it up and tell y'all what's going to go on tomorrow? Do you even care? Do you? Beyonce don't suck. Beyonce is the queen of. Beyonce is like there is no performer today alive today that you can honestly say is on a higher level than Beyonce at this point. And I know I might be considered a Beyonce stan for saying that, but I don't see anybody else with her, you know, range of dance ability, singing ability, performances. I don't know. Who would you choose over Beyonce? Sierra? Sierra is no competition for Beyonce. I love Sierra, but no. 45, 65, you on the line, honey. See if the people can hear you since
Hey
they
Michelle,
can't
this
hear
is
me.
Jake.
Hey,
This is Jake from
Jay.
California. Can you
You
hear
are
me?
the first caller. I see you. What's up, Jay? Get my braids together.
Man, at this organic sushi place trying to learn how to use these chopsticks.
Oh, okay. I love organic. I love sushi, period, honey. You know, they say I love all the fish, raw fish, fried fish,
Now
all
why
the
now why
fish.
you why you sleeping on Love and Hip Hop? Why you don't want to talk about Mariah Lynn and Bianca?
I don't even know
Bianca
those
say she
people.
broke two nails on her by punching her in the face yesterday, girl.
Wait a minute. Who did what?
She said she lost two nails yesterday by punching Mariah Lynn in the face.
So why did they get the fight? Can you tell me why they got the fight? Oh,
Somebody got,
sorry.
you know I got the tea, Michelle. You know I got the tea.
Okay, what's the tea? What? Who got the fight and why?
Somebody, she wrote an Instagram person back and told them they're not sisters because Mariah Lynn tried to sleep with one of her exes.
Oh, so that's why they got to fighting over a dude that she not even with no more.
Right, right, girl, right.
But why? Like
That goes
who?
to show. That goes to show this Hollywood, that TV stuff is so fake. Like, fuck too anything for a check, girl, or a storyline.
Jay, why you calling in? You at the sushi spot? Shouldn't you be enjoying your sushi and stuff?
Listen, I'm single, right? So
I'm single too, but you
I
can catch
basically
me on the
everything by
replay.
myself.
You can catch me on the replay.
Listen, this is the only reason. Girl, listen, I'm good chilling. I'm chilling, watching you live, ready to go with the callers.
Okay. So we got Mariah Lynn fighting whoever the other person is. I don't even know.
And then
Um.
Christina. They said Christina Milian house got robbed today for 100K for the jury, I guess.
Okay. Next, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon doesn't want to get married again. I don't know
Who's
why he
getting
had that.
married?
Huh?
Nick Cannon getting married?
He said he does not ever want to get married again. Mariah is his first, last, and only wife. But remember, he used to date Chili, so maybe he decided to say that after Chili said she was gonna start dating white men. I don't know what the deal is.
Could Mariah Carey coochie be that bad? It'll turn him all the way off?
I don't think I don't want to say that. I mean, they had 2 kids, so it couldn't have been that horrible. I mean, they had twins. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
They had 2 kids, but they also got a divorce.
That's true, but I mean, that means nothing these days. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said Nick Cannon is getting
I like
finer
Nick
with
Cannon.
time,
You know,
honey.
I like Nick Cannon. Last year I got the chance to work with Nick Cannon on his TV show.
Oh, okay.
So he's real cool. I met him twice. He's
You
real cool.
you went to Wild 'N Out, or was it something else?
So he had the masquerade ball. It was called Nick Cannon's masquerade ball on Halloween.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it was cool though. He's real cool and real humble. So I can't say nothing bad about Nick Cannon.
Okay. So look, tell me some of your tea. So
All right,
you at the
girl.
sushi bar by yourself, or you at the sushi bar waiting for a date?
Yeah, listen, I always go everywhere by myself.
Okay.
So I'm good. I don't even know.
I mean, you could
I'm
go
not
by yourself. That don't mean you have to stay by yourself.
listen. Now, when it comes, it comes. If I find somebody, I find somebody. But right now, I'm not listening. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm alone.
I'm just checking. Well, enjoy your Saturday
But
night.
I'm gonna let you go.
What?
Right. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna get back to watching your live.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Bye. Oh, Jay is such a nice guy. I like him. Call it 7850.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert. How are you?
Barbara, I missed you.
I know I've been busy, and then I work for myself, so I'm an independent contractor. So I
Yeah.
started 2 new jobs or 2 new contracts, and I'm like, oh, so I have a deadline to meet, and I'm trying to do the things before the deadline so I can chill for the next few weeks. So I haven't been around, but I want to talk about 2 things. One, since it's midnight, yesterday, August 25th, was the 20th anniversary of Lauryn Hill's solo debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And even though she did cancel the Virginia show, I still love her. She's my fave. So I have a question. What is your favorite song on that album?
Look, I gotta Google. I like the whole album. I mean, I know.
It was a trick question. Okay, so it's official.
That's one of those albums you could just put on and just clean the whole house.
Exactly. It was a trick question. question, and the only acceptable answer was the whole album. So congratulations.
I won.
Because if
Yay.
you would have said one song, I would have been like, oh, I would have been
Oh,
side-eyed.
the chat.
I
The chat.
literally
Tell
listened
them
to
X
like
X
every song.
Factor. Yeah.
X Factor, 2, Zion. I really like all of them. It's one of, remember a few weeks ago I called and I said Tiana Taylor's album was a classic. The reason I said that is because I can listen to every song on the album, even if it's
Really?
like 1 or 2 minutes. That's how I feel about Lauryn Hill's album. I literally put it on. Now, everybody has, iTunes and Apple Music and Tidal, but the album came out when I was 11 years old, and I used to have this portable CD player, and I would like put the CD in and just press play, and then an hour and 15 minutes later, or however long it was, I would just listen to it the whole way through. So it literally is the album that changed my life. It is the seminal classic album of my lifetime, and I'm only 31.
So would you?
There are other classic albums, but that's the one that does it for me. Sorry, say that again?
So would you, or have you paid to see Lauryn Hill? Were you one of the people who will pay and sit and wait for her not to show up?
Well, yes, believe it or not, I have 2 tickets. I bought 1 ticket for myself, 1 ticket for my sister, and I spent close to like $400, $500, and I got a front row seat.
Oh,
my
wow.
sister didn't want a front row seat, so I put her 2 sections behind me, and she canceled. So I did get a refund, but yeah, I'm one of those idiots who will spend $1,000 on a Lauryn Hill package, knowing she might not show up. So.
Okay. I mean, I love Lauryn Hill, but her track record precedes her at this point. I don't know.
This is the funny thing. When I was a grad student at the University of Chicago, and she was coming to Chicago with Nas, but it was like one of those blues houses or jazz houses or whatever. It was like a little club.
House of Blues.
Traditional thing.
Yeah.
And so she went there, and one of my friends in my cohort was like, Robert, if you get the ticket, I'll reimburse you. And I'm like, okay, you don't have to reimburse me. I bought the tickets. And then she called me the day of the show, and was like, they're saying she's late. And I didn't go. I can't remember why I didn't go, but she went, and she texted me the whole night, like, Robert, she's an hour late. Robert, she's 2 hours late. Robert, she's 3 hours late. So, yeah, it's one of those, before I die, I want to see her in concert, because she literally changed my life. I was 11 years old when that album came out, and she taught me so much about life and love and loss. And, yeah, I was, an 11-year-old little black boy in North Carolina, oh, my God, this is what it feels like to go through a heartbreak.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Lauryn Hill is up there. I mean, but so as far as we were talking about Beyonce earlier, and Beyonce being the epitome of, I don't want to say professionalism, but at this point, as far as entertainment is concerned, Beyonce is up here, and I don't know what superstar, what entertainer is on her level that we can match her, and say,
well, I agree, but I think Beyonce is now sort of in a category of her own, right? So it's Beyonce, and then there's everybody else. Beyonce is sort of like Earth, Wind, and Fire. If they are in your city, you go and see them. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. But I don't know if I would spend the money to go see Beyonce. And that's only because, if I don't have, a front row seat or the first 5 seats close to the stage, it's not worth it for me. And I know that might sound elitist, but, I don't want to go to a Beyonce concert and sit way in the back. You know what I mean? It's not one of those things I want to do. So.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, everybody in Atlanta was at the Beyonce concert tonight. So, I look forward to seeing who she brought out. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I was supposed to go to Ludacris's thing earlier today. His daughter was sponsoring a teenage girl empowerment day of they had fashion shows and a whole bunch of other things. I was supposed to do that, and I didn't make that. It's just I'm just kind of focused on some other stuff right now that I have to do, and I feel like self-inclusion, inclusion. Oh, I'm trying to say isolation is best sometimes, and I just like to just hunker down and just do the work, and so that's what my Saturday consisted of today.
Exactly. So one thing before I let you go. I was on the Shade Room, and I was just scrolling, and I saw a picture of rapper The Game and what was like Fashion Over for Men. And I wanted your take on that. Like, is that not just the dumbest shit ever or what?
Is
Like,
Fashion Over
it's
for
like,
Men
why?
dumb? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things I feel like is the dumbest thing
Here's
ever.
the
Like,
thing. I am a fan of Fashion Nova because I like cheap, trendy clothes. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like why not have cheap, trendy clothes for men? Like I don't know who's gonna wear it. Like I haven't necessarily looked into Fashion Nova for men. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I
you
would
know
date
good and
anybody
damn well you
with a
wouldn't want
Fashion
your boo in
Nova.
Fashion Over for Men, so don't
I
even
mean,
take the front. You know you wouldn't.
but you know what? Cheap clothes for women and cheap clothes for men are two different things. I feel like women can wear cheap clothes and make them look expensive. I don't know if men can do that.
And it just sounds weird. Hey, yo, I'm rocking my Fashion Over. Like, that doesn't even sound right, you know? So, anyways,
True.
enjoy your night. I'm going back to the comment section because somebody was like, next
Oh,
caller.
stop
So,
it.
I don't want to be petty and
No,
say
you're
my
good. There are no next caller. Like until somebody calls in, you can have the floor if you want it. I mean, we
Okay, well, then, so that's good. So, let me ask you this. Do
yes.
you know anything about the upcoming season of Married to Medicine
Oh,
that you feel like sharing? Don't give it away because you know all
no,
these
no, no, no,
people
no.
can take it and
Of
run with
course, I
it.
know more about the housewives than I know about my own life. But as far as Married to Medicine is concerned, I know it's going to be a big focus on Quad and Dr. G's breakup or pending divorce. Um, Dr. Simone and Cecil got back together. Um, Dr. Jackie and her husband Curtis got back together. But of course, there'll be a lot of we'll see a lot of that the dynamics of what happens while they're mending their relationships and that type of thing. But other than that, I mean, Mariah is back. I was supposed to contact her. I haven't had I just keep dropping the ball on that. But that's really all the tea that I have. It's supposed to be somebody told me it's supposed to be some Married to Medicine special tomorrow or
I
something.
haven't heard that. I know you said it earlier on your previous live, but
Yeah.
I was perplexed because I hadn't heard of it.
Okay. Well, I have to look at, because I don't necessarily pay attention. It's like when shows come on, I just watch it, or either they send it to me and I watch it, and that's it. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's how
said
I
fake
feel like my
zippers.
favorite in Married to Medicine is Miranda because she follows me. So, all right, I heard somebody calling in, so I'm going to get off the phone. Love you. Talk to you later.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Love you too, Robert. Bye bye. Caller 4565. Hello.
You don't have to rush off the phone.
I
It's Jay from
mean,
California calling in again.
oh
I like
Jay,
I like her voice.
y'all tag teaming me. You like who?
I like
Jay.
her voice. She have a nice voice.
Robert?
I like
Robert?
the way she. No, the caller that just hung up. I
That
like the
was
way she talks.
Robert.
I guess I don't know her name, but I wanted to.
Robert is a
John McCain
male.
passed away today.
I'm
I posted
sorry.
that yesterday.
I cannot hear you, Jay. I need you to like either shut the
Can
people
you hear
up
me?
around you or speak up. Yes.
Oh, you can't hear me? I got these earphones in.
Yes. I can hear you,
I said,
Jay.
I said, John McCain passed away today, which is real sad. I wrote that on your page, I think, yesterday.
Robert
And
McCain.
also, so what do you think? Huh?
I hear you. Keep going. I hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, so what do you think about Tamar and Vincent? And also, what do you think about Faison Love? His assistant, I guess she's suing him after working for him only 17 days. She say he has sent like a inappropriate video,
What?
exploited video.
I didn't know about that. I'm looking at Drake brought out Cardi B. So Nikki gonna be talking about that on Queen Radio next. Did you see that?
No,
Drake, who cares,
I
right?
didn't see that.
Drake brought out Cardi B in New York tonight.
that to be petty? Is that to be petty?
You
You know, I
think?
don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Cardi is just hot right now. Why wouldn't he bring her out? Somebody said Drake shady. Oh, and Drake didn't promote Nicki's album. I don't look. Has Nicki been blackballed, y'all? Everybody talking about somebody need to go check on her.
Girl, Nicki Minaj, she's gonna have a heart attack in 3.5 milliseconds.
Should be
They
all right.
better, they better leave her alone.
Should be all right.
Somebody calling.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Caller 9740.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello. Who am I speaking with?
Black Mirror Mirror. I'm calling from Georgia.
Hey. Again. Black Mirror Mirror.
Yes. I was calling to find out if you knew anything about Tiana Dancy leaving Sister Circle and Trina Braxton replacing her.
Yes. I just know. I mean,
would you like to share?
I don't think it was of. I don't think Kiana left on her own accord. I do believe that they decided, that they needed some fresh meat. Trina Braxton, it is what it is. She's a reality star, and maybe that'll give them a little bit more buzz. But yeah, I mean that's all I know. I mean, I never watched Sister Circle. I like honestly, and they kept trying to like send me stuff saying, they moved to noon and da 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 and watch this and watch that. And they would send clips after they had some explosive person on there like Andrea Kelly. But at the end of the day, outside of just the clips or whatever, that's not a show that I would go to. Like, but I would diss the show simply because it's black women on the show making money. So I'm not gonna say don't watch it, but it wasn't a show that I watched.
Yes, I can watch it sometime.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to you mentioned Love Is earlier.
Yes. That's my favorite show.
That is a great show.
Oh my God, that show has drew me in. Like I didn't know anything about the show until like last Thursday, I guess. And I like binged watched all of them and caught up. And I'm like, like all night long while I was working, I had a dang show on. I love that show. Why y'all didn't tell me about it?
I do too. And to know that it's a true story.
Right.
And it's them telling their story.
Yes, and that's what makes it so engaging that you have the older couple talking about what happened, when they were younger, and it just drew me in, and I was all in.
Well, those are my 2 cents for the evening.
Oh.
You have a great morning.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
See you back in the chat.
And thank you so much for joining on our midnight rendezvous. Thank you.
Night owls in session.
I know, right? Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Caller 7850.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert from Twitter again.
Robert,
I just wanted to say that I don't think that he was being shady, or at least I hope he wasn't being.
I don't think he was. I don't think he knew.
He wasn't confused by the voice either, so I just wanted to let people know that.
No, that's fine.
So
I don't think he knew.
I appreciate it, and I like your voice too, Jay. So enjoy the rest of your night. All right.
Thank you, Robert. Yeah.
You are currently the only person.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are killing me. Queen Sugar. I watched Queen Sugar the first season. I lost it on the second season. Greenleaf is coming back. I'm actually supposed to go to the screening. I think it's Monday or Tuesday. I gotta look on my calendar. In Atlanta. What other show? I'm, literally, I'm just waiting on the Housewives. I'm just a Housewives connoisseur child. I don't know that and everything that surrounds it. I'm not sure how I feel about Greenleaf either. I liked it the first season too, and I think they're on the third season. But again, I'll never shade any black centric show because at the end of the day, these are black actors with jobs. I still miss Underground. Underground should have came back. I wish somebody would have picked it up. I was all in on Underground. I did recaps every week. I posted the episodes every week. That was like my show. That was a really good scripted show. Albeit it was about slavery, but it is what it is. Um, yes, you need to support Love Is. It's on the OWN network. Sister Circle is on TV One. I think they're on like their second or third series season. And I like Rashawn Ali. Quad, I could take a leave. So Selena Johnson, I could take a leave. Trina Braxton, I could take. You see what I'm saying? So, but again, it's a show filled with black women. So y'all should check it out. 4565, you are on the line.
Michelle, I was not being petty.
If y'all don't stop tag teaming each other about these voices and this person said this person, I get it. I knew you were
Listen, I was
mistaken.
not being petty.
I knew you
I
weren't.
was being for real. Like, I like the way she's talking. I like her voice.
Okay, Jay.
You
Goodbye.
are currently the only person in this conference.
Y'all doing too much. Y'all are really Robert, don't you call back. Robert. We gonna leave that in the chat. If y'all wanna fight it out in the chat. I know it's midnight, so people had a few cocktails and stuff. I get it. But anyway, look, I'm up here perusing the let me see what else happened. Caller 8305. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle. It's Kelly from North Carolina.
Hey, Kelly from North Carolina.
Hey, I'm Kel in the chat. But I was just wondering if you talked about Future and Brittany getting back together.
I have not. It is not surprising. Brittany ain't going nowhere. Future can do handstands on every punani from here to South Africa, and Brittany will be waiting for him when he got back. So, I mean, it's not a shocker. Like, she was there before Sierra. He cheated with Sierra. Then he stayed with Sierra. Then Sierra got pregnant. He decided he didn't want Sierra. Then he went back to Brittany. Then he, you know what I'm saying? So it's just always one thing after the next. Then he messed with Bow Wow's baby mama, and they kicked it for a minute, and now she pregnant. He don't want her no more. Now he back with Brittany. So it's like Future has a pattern. So I don't know what to say about Future. I like him, but as far as relationships goes, it is what it is.
So do you think that Joy, she says her name, is bothered or unbothered?
I think she's probably bothered. Wouldn't you be bothered? I mean, well, then again, I honestly feel like she knew what she was getting into. Because if you look at her track record and the men that she has dated, because before dating Future, she was dating Boo, which is Akon's brother. You know what I'm saying? So she was dating all these men with money before, she was with Bow Wow. Then, with Bow Wow, they broke up, they got back together, whatever. I think she's in search of a bag.
Right, and Young Berg, when he was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, he was supposed to go on with her as his girlfriend, but they taped some things, and they felt like she was born, and so he said they broke up because he found out she really wanted to be a singer, and he was like, nah.
Wow. Wow. Remember when Future dated China, and China got Future's name tattooed on her hand?
Yeah.
Like, Future been around. I'm like, Future must have gold between his legs or something. Because I don't understand what if you already know this dude's track record, like what are you doing? Like, I don't get it. It must
what kind of respect do they have for themselves? That's my thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue.
All right, well, that's all I wanted.
Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
All right, good night.
All right, good night.
You are currently on.
Yeah, we are literally. I'm letting y'all choose the topic, and I'm just chiming in because y'all be telling me some tea. Did we talk about the Braxtons? We did. We talked about the Braxtons earlier today. What else did we talk about? We talked about a lot of stuff earlier. We talked about Andrew Caldwell. We talked about Kenya not coming back despite other outlets saying that they are. We talked about several things. So all they care about is popularity and dollar signs. Yes, and Instagram posts, Kayla, and Instagram posts. No, don't forget that. You got to date someone cute so that you can take a picture with them in Italy or somewhere. I don't know. Why I didn't help Andrew fight? Because I wasn't there. I wasn't there, and I don't fight. I would call the police. I would have called 911 for him while he, you know, handled it. But you wouldn't have Kenya would pay the bill. Um, she has a husband now. Shouldn't he be trying to pay the bills? At least some of them. Mama D on Marriage Boot Camp, child. Who hasn't been on Marriage Boot Camp? That is like the place where a lot of remember when Benzino and Althea was on Marriage Boot Camp and they wasn't even married? Like what is going on with Marriage Boot Camp? They just take any old body. You said Kenya wife, husband got it. You so crazy. But she's still paying on Mark's bill. What, the tax bill? Child. I clipped up the some of yesterday's video and I put it on the ATLien channel, and these comments are coming in calling me messy and all kind of stuff for talking to Peter. Y'all are killing me. My thing is, why would you think that I would have to ask Cynthia permission to talk to her ex about what he thinks about what's going on the show? Like, I don't understand why anybody would think I would have to, but if y'all feel I was being messy and passive aggressive and all the things that y'all say that I am, and so be it. But at the end of the day, the AJC don't ask permission before they talk to somebody's husband. TMZ don't ask permission before they talk to somebody's ex-wife. Like, what are y'all are insane. Y'all are so insane. So as long as anybody answer the phone, I'm gonna talk to them. Whether it's Peter, Apollo, Todd, Candy, Greg, whoever, I'm gonna talk to them. Queen, I don't know the problem either. I think a lot of the problem lies, again, like I said earlier, is that a lot of people just feel some kind of way that I have the access. I don't know. I called Cynthia didn't answer the phone. So what you want me to do? Peter wouldn't want her to ask for permission. Exactly. I don't feel like anybody asks for permission at the end of the day. If they not together, like, why I gotta ask one to talk to another? That makes no sense. They don't like it, no. They like it. They love it. They love the hate. It's all gravy. Let's let them have a little moment. So y'all don't want to call? Y'all don't want to chit chat? Let me see what else is going on in the trending. Uh, Let me see. Ooh, I gotta watch Iyanla Fix My Life. They said that was good. $3, One Dead Son, and A Million Secrets. I'm gonna catch up on Iyanla tonight. I didn't watch that. Drake brought out Cardi B. He was being petty, clearly. And I'm so tired of talking about Nicki Minaj. I don't know what to do. Why is Cynthia's sister on there? I don't know. I mean, I don't think she's like a regular cast member. She just films when she can or whatever. But that's why. Ralph Tresvant and Johnny Gill trademarked the new edition name. Behind the Other's Back? What? Is that why they cropping them out and stuff? Is that why Bobby posted that picture of New Edition and cropped out Ralph Tresvant? Oh my God, that's some tea right there. That's some real tea. So now they didn't trademark the name. They didn't pull the T.S. Madison. They didn't trademark the name and left everybody's name off. That is insane. Why do people do that? Well, you could put everybody's name. You could put everybody's name on it. That makes no sense to me. They mentioned it on the Breakfast Club. I need to go look. I need to go watch it. We did talk about Aretha not having a will. Um, Detroit, Michigan law basically states that it's supposed to go to the kids, but the niece or somebody has filed to get control of the estate or something. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a shit show either way it goes. Because 80 million, they not gonna split that equally. Y'all already know. Everybody gonna be fighting. Everybody gonna be fighting over that money. Creditors, lawyers, boyfriends, lovers, everybody. Hi, Bridget Cooper. Nobody wants to call in. Nobody wants to call in, child. I'm gonna take my ass over to the sofa and watch Yana Fix My Life. It is 12:56. Baby and Nicki performed in New Orleans. Baby apologized to Lil Wayne. What? Finally, did he cut the check though? But did he cut the check? If he apologized, did he give him his money that he been waiting on all these years? That's the question. Johnny Gill isn't even an original member. Exactly. Johnny Gill need his ass beat. No wonder they in their feelings. I was wondering what was going on with that. Something certainly was going on there. So I don't know what's going on at the On the Run tour because I'm not at the On the Run tour. I'm in the run in my home right now. But I'm sure if you scroll Beyonce, you will see all of the clips. Caller 4565. Uh-oh. Let's see who it is.
Oh, Michelle. I mean, nobody's calling in, so I got to keep us entertained, Michelle, because I waited up to see you.
Okay, well, keep us entertained. Keep us entertained. I'm only gonna be
I
on.
still want to talk about something because I've been watching the show. I don't know if about the rest of the people, but Celebrity Big Brother UK. You know, they had Natalie Nunn on there, right? She was the only black person on the show. Her and that other lady, I think she played like Sabrina, the teenage which one of her aunties or something. They're the only two Americans on the show this time. But Natalie, the only black person, they got Rodrigo on there, the Ken doll dude, the one that had like 182 surgeries to look like the Ken doll.
Okay.
He's on there. They had him. He said he like nigga boys, right? So they said what? And he said it again. He like nigga boys, right? They didn't do anything to him at all. They told him. They pulled him to the side, told him that term is unacceptable, and that's that. But I feel like you eliminate Natalie on the first time, like the first eviction, because y'all can't handle her or y'all can't take her personality because it's too big or overshadows y'all. But you let somebody come on national TV and say he like nigga boys.
Wow.
Right? And nobody did anything.
Wow. I'm at a loss.
And this just happened yesterday because it's like everyday thing.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Can you expand? Was it you who hello? Was it you that was talking about ATLien getting caught? I'm trying to figure out what he got caught doing.
Say it again, Michelle.
Somebody said something about ATLien getting caught, and I was trying to figure out what did he get caught doing.
Oh, he got caught by that same girl that slept with that had the baby allegedly with Offset, and I think she slept with one of the
the one who caught Snoop Dogg up too. What's her name? Yes, okay, I remember.
Oh yeah, she got caught with Snoop Dogg, but also they said in the comments she said she had AIDS. So if that's true, that somebody needs to go to the doctor.
Everybody need to go.
It's like they spread herpes like they giving water.
Selena Powell. Selena Powell.
And Hollywood.
But she was lying about Offset's baby, right? So why is it such a stretch that she may be lying about some of this other stuff?
It's a video out that I guess it's like a Snapchat video. She posted her and Akon in the bed. He knocked out Sleep Girl with his fingers in his mouth. With a do rag on, honey, trying to get them Chun Li waves.
Okay.
Yeah, like Michelle, you know I got the tea.
I know you got all the tea, Jay. You need a job, child. We need to talk.
Look, hit me up. You know, I'm trying to start my YouTube, so I guess I start going live tomorrow. I guess I start doing videos. I guess tomorrow.
Okay.
Do like a sample or something.
I'm gonna go follow you right now. Where you at?
J Prince the model.
Okay. What you gonna be talking about?
So I'll do that tomorrow. Whatever on the topic, you know, I get exclusive tea sometimes, so that's interesting.
Okay. Where you be getting your tea from, Jay? You got your ear to the street too?
Right. Also, for example, when Lyrica, you know, she's pregnant, and I wanted to put it on my YouTube then to announce she was pregnant, because I knew she was pregnant like 2 or 3 weeks before she announced it. I thought that would have been big too. You know, she went off on I guess on the Love and Hip Hop producers yesterday. She quit the show.
Look, does anybody care though? Like, I don't watch that show. I get like I said, I get the damn preview screenings, and I don't watch
I have friends on that show, so
okay.
You know, but
so you gonna keep me in the loop?
She said fake.
I said, so you gonna keep me in the loop?
I am, Michelle. You know I love you.
I appreciate you too. Well, thank you, Jay. We have another caller on the line.
All right.
Appreciate
I'm going to sleep now, so. Good night, Michelle.
Good night, hon. Caller 6913. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. This is Deanna from Boston.
Hey, Deanna.
I'm just calling because I'm like so happy that you're up late, and I like these little late nights.
Oh, well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
Yes, and I just been stuck on the tea with about Tamar, and you know what's going on with her sister and them. I hope they ain't like going through it.
I don't know. Again, I spoke about this earlier. I kind of think it's, you know, they want us to think they're going through it, but I honestly believe that it is all press and promotion, because the more dissension that we feel like is going on with them, the more we're going to watch and try to figure out what's going on. Why is Phaedra there? You know, because basically it's all free press and promotion when they're calling Phaedra Braxton and all that. We're talking about the Braxtons right now, you guys, and how Phaedra, you know, filmed. They did walk off earlier, you know, this year or a couple of months ago. They did walk off. They were in dispute about their salaries and all that. In the meanwhile, the show must go on. Tracy decided to stay because she needed her check. She got Phaedra to join in with them, so it's Phaedra with them. And so I feel like that's Phaedra's way in to try to get her own show. You know what I'm saying? On the WeTV network. So since then, the ladies are back. The disputes are over, but now they're talking about it. And I feel like the reason they're talking about it is because they got their chicks. They ready to film again. But the time that they were off, you know, those shows are about to air. So since those shows are about to air, what better promotion would there be than for them to, like, you know, talk about it, you know, negatively and create a buzz?
Yeah, because that's what was like making me sad. I'm like, no, you guys, no.
Yeah, but you know they are sisters, and I believe, you know, they are, you know, they have their little rifts or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all about dollars and cents, and as long as they continue to get the numbers on this show, which the numbers were going down, you know, if they can drive some more traffic over that way, it's more money for them.
Yeah,
it's their name.
It's like, because Tamar, I mean, I seen a live with her, and she's like, you know, she's trying to get away from the ghetto and the rap chick, but you're like, you know what I mean? Like, like that's your sister, you know, it's your sister's a part of it, so you should just be there to be supportive. Like she's in the live saying she doesn't think it's gonna be good. Like low key throwing shade, and it's like,
well, I think that there is a level of I feel like they kind of sold out. They bring it on Flavor Flav in New York. Like what does that have to do with the Braxton family? But that's a moot point because they had to go on without the Braxtons. They may do for however many episodes, and when the Braxtons come back, it's gonna be business as usual. That's how I see it. I don't think that Tamar is gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, I think I was like, yeah, that was just kind of weird with the whole baby girl like coming in. But
right.
Like, it's all money in a pot.
Right.
It's all money in limbo. So it's like, damn, do you have to go about it so negatively and throwing shade on the low, or could you just, but now that you say, like promotion and all of that, now I'm starting to really, feel a little bit like, okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's fun to watch. I mean, the thing is, you make your own predictions and then you see what happens. I mean, that's all a part of me. Exactly, being a blogger. I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay, they bullshit. Let me see what's going. So it's just interesting to see.
It definitely is. But have a good night. I hope everyone in the chat stays nice.
Thank you.
Had our Caribbean carnival today, so
cool.
I work, so I'm just coming in. And I'm so happy you're still up. So
cool. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
Okay, good night.
All right, good night. Last call. 4211, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, this is Will from Ohio. How you doing?
I'm wonderful, Will from Ohio. How are you tonight?
Well, actually, I just got off work not too long ago, and the first thing I did was turn on my YouTube to see if you had posted the video.
Oh,
and
cool.
I was watching your last video, and I'm like, man, I got a question to ask her, so I'm happy you called back on.
Cool. So what's the question? You gonna put me on the spot?
No, actually, it's not really. It's just I was listening to you, and you were talking about the whole Cynthia Peter thing or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, here we go again with this whole thing for the new season. But I was just wondering because we haven't really got no 11T yet. What's going on right now, like where they at in film and stuff. Do you know? Have you gotten anything, or do you know where we're at with that?
They've been filming. They was testing a few new people. Nene had like a couples night about a month or so ago at Chateau and Lawn. And Cynthia was supposed to bring the new dude, Mike Hill, to that, but he couldn't get out work. That's the tea that I hadn't spilled. But he couldn't get out work. So the dude that she was with at that party was like her PR guy. So that wasn't her new dude. And so the guy that she's with, we were talking about that earlier. She met him on the Steve Harvey show last April. And she's supposed to be head over heels, she says, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just interesting that she would be so gung ho about this person that she apparently just met and is pretending to take his last name, and she's filming on a reality show. It just looks a little suspicious to me, but again, I don't know. It could be all real.
Well, it always comes up. It seems like that. I don't know why, too. It seems like every time the new season is about to start, that's when you start seeing all these different relationships come in formation. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, everybody is so in love for the show to start, mm-hmm. and then it just doesn't last when the show is coming to the end, when it's time for the reunion.
And coincidentally, it was last year this time that I talked about Will and Cynthia and how I didn't think that relationship was real. So, yeah, it's interesting. I don't want to keep like calling Cynthia out because I know she feels like I'm picking on her, but I just keep saying the same thing. Like, we don't want to see all of these fake relationships. You're gonna be on there, just date a whole bunch of dudes. We might believe it more if we, what I'm saying. But to just have these people on there and act like we about to get engaged and married and all of this, like being all gung ho with this one person, is just interesting. Yeah, I don't buy it.
One last thing. So do we think or do we know anything on who is our now? Did Marlo get one?
Marlo did not get a peach. Marlo is a friend of the show. I believe Shamari may have gotten a piece, but they were testing 3 ladies: Shamari DeVoe, Tanya Sam, and this other chick from Brazilla. The chick from Brazilla didn't have a shot. It was between Shamari and Tanya. I'm more prone to believe that Shamari is getting it based on her relationships. Her and Candy was cool. Her and Nene was cool. Her husband is, one of New Edition. And so I just feel like she's more prone to be more, I guess, a better part of the show than anybody else. But we'll see what happens. But I believe she got her peach.
Go ahead and get off the line. As always, just thank you for your work. I really appreciate it. It always helps me after a long day. I come in, I can listen to some stuff going on. And then, sometimes you really talk about some real stuff, and I think it resonates with a lot of people.
Oh, thank you.
Let you know you are appreciated. And, if you do have fans who really love you and love the work that you do.
Oh, thank you. And I appreciate you calling. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to our midnight chat fest. There were no topics. The topic was open. Y'all chose the topics. We talked about, what did we talk about tonight? Everything. We talked about a whole bunch of love and hip hop. Shout out to Jay for chiming in. Robert chimed in. We had a lot of great calls. I appreciate all of you squad members for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. If you haven't already liked this video, subscribe, all that jazz. Visit straightfromtheA.com to catch up on a lot of the things that we talked about tonight as well. And I will see you guys later. Bye.